So I was giving you the example of the Reliance company. Reliance company located in New York has paid wages to the worker. So this will not come in the domestic territory of India, though the company belongs to India, but where it is located in New York. And New York stay in the political boundary of USA. So that's why it will go to the domestic territory of USA. The next is interest paid by the Office of Steel Authority of India. Steel Authority of India is an Indian company. Interest paid is an economic activity. Now the question is where it is located. Located in Goa. Goa is on the in the political boundary of India. Hence it will included in the domestic territory of India. So the first thing about the domestic territory of country, you have to look into that where that economic activity is conducted by different enterprises, whether it is a public enterprise, private enterprise or rest of world, the economic activity will be included in the domestic territory of that country to whom that political boundary belongs. Now the second important point is economic activity conducted by the office of the government inside the political boundary or outside the political boundary will be included in the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. What this means, government is also doing the conducting or doing the economic activity by the government offices. If you look inside the country, there are different government offices. In those government offices, people are working, they have been paid wages. Those government offices have been rented, means rent has been paid. In those government offices, if they are taking the capital from the bank, they are paying the interest. So government offices are also doing the economic activity. But in case of government offices doing the economic activity, it is whether inside the political boundary or outside the political boundary, which means that if any of the Indian government office is doing the economic activity, whether doing inside the country or outside the country. Now the question is what type of activity, economic activity done by the government offices outside the country, outside the political boundary. You might have heard about the embassies. Embassies means a country is having their offices in rest of world in different countries where the people of that country are given the assistance whenever they are having any problem. They have been given help there. These are called embassies. In embassies, there are different people working in those embassies. They have been paid wages. Those embassies, if they are using the offices and they are rented, they are paying rent also. So government offices are inside the country also and outside the country also. But if they do the economic activity, whether it is done within the country or outside the country, that will remain in the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. Very important point. If any economic activity is conducted by the government, whether inside the country or outside the country, that will come in the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. Now let us have the examples. See here, first example. Rent paid by German embassy, right? Office of Germany. German embassy is means it belongs to the government of Germany. Located in New Delhi, will be included in domestic territory of Germany. Why it will be included in the domestic territory of Germany? Because German embassy is a government office. And just I told you, if any activity, economic activity conducted by the government office, that will go to the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. So here German embassy belongs to a German country government. So that's why it will go to the domestic territory of Germany. Now here you see wages paid to a Russian. By whom? Indian embassy. It is a government office of India. So therefore it will come in the domestic territory of India. So in case of government offices, you will include the economic activity value in the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. Here that office belongs to Germany, that's why it has gone to the domestic territory of Germany. Here in the second, The office belongs to the India. That's why it is going in the domestic territory of India. Third example, if you look into wages paid to an Indian working in American embassy, wages paid to an Indian working in American embassy where it is located New Delhi. But this American embassy belongs to government of America. So that's why, because this office is of government of America, it will be included in the domestic territory of America. Here it is written little wrong. Please correct it. Wages paid to an Indian working in American embassy, because American embassy belongs to the government of America, so it will be not included in the domestic territory of India. It will be included in the domestic territory of America, USA. Please correct it. Then next is economic activity conducted by any international organization. This is the third point about domestic territory. First was economic activity conducted by different enterprises. What was there? It will be included in the domestic territory of that country where in which the economic activity are conducted. Second is, if the economic conduct activity is conducted by the government offices, that will go in the domestic territory of that country to which the government belongs. Now third, if suppose economic activity is conducted by the international organization, IMF, WHO, UNO, then it will be included in the domestic territory of that country to which a person belongs. If suppose someone is working in IMF, he has been paid wages. So where these wages will be included? The wages will be included in the domestic territory of that country to which that person belongs. If suppose Indian working in the IMF office, he has been paid wages. So in that case, the wages will be included in the domestic territory of India because he belongs to India only. Like here you see example, wages paid to an Indian working in WHO. So he belongs to India, though the office in USA, but as this person belongs to India, so it will be included in the domestic territory of India only. Second, wages pays to German working in WHO office located in India. Though the office is located in India, but it is paid by international organization to whom German, he belongs to Germany, hence it will be included in the domestic territory of Germany. Now the question is, why we are talking about domestic territory of a country, which is also known as economic territory? Because when we go for the estimation of domestic income, in that case, when we go for the estimation of domestic income, in that case, domestic territory of a country is very important. What comes in the domestic territory of a country will be a part of domestic income of the country. It means that what comes in the domestic territory of India will be in the domestic income of India. In the board, what type of question you can get? You will be asked how you will treat the following in the estimation of domestic income of India. It means that he is asking whether you will include it in the domestic income of India or not. In that case, first you will see whether it comes in the domestic territory of India or not. If you look into this first example, salaries to an Indian residents working in American embassy. If he is working in American embassy, it is a government office and this office belongs to America. So this will go in the domestic territory of America. When it is going to the domestic territory of America, then it will go to the domestic income of America only. It will be not included in the domestic income of India. So if the question is how you will treat the following in the estimation of domestic income of India, you will see whether it comes in the domestic territory of India or not. Here if we see, it goes to the domestic territory of America because this economic activity is done by the government office of America. So that's why it is written not included, because it comes in the domestic territory of USA, or you can say not included because it doesn't come in the domestic territory of India. If you look into the second example, Profit earned by a company in India, which is owned by a non-resident. Where is the company? Is it in India? And because it is a company, so it means enterprise. And just you have been taught in the domestic territory of a country, if any economic activity is done by an enterprise, then it will be included in the domestic territory of that country to which that political boundary belongs. So here the economic activity is conducted in India. So this will come in the domestic territory of India. Hence, it will be included in the domestic product of India. So what is the answer? Yes, included because it comes in the domestic territory of India. Next, if you look into profit earned by Indian company. Company belongs to India, but it is not in India. It is in Singapore. Company means enterprise. Activity, economic activity done by the enterprise, but that enterprise is in Singapore. So this will go in the domestic territory of Singapore. So it will be not included in the domestic income of India. So what you have written? No, because the branch is located outside the domestic territory of India. Next is rent paid by the Embassy of Japan in India to resident Indian. Who is paying the rent? Embassy of Japan. It is enterprise? No. What it is? Government office. To which government? Japan. So this will go in the domestic territory of Japan. Hence, it will be not included in the domestic income of India because Japanese embassy in India does not fall within the domestic territory of India. It falls within the domestic territory of Japan. Next is profit earned by branches of foreign bank in India. Foreign bank means enterprise. Profit earned economic activity. Where this economic activity is done by the enterprise in India. So this will come within the domestic territory of India. Hence it will be included in the domestic income of India. So what is written? It will be included because this economic activity conducted by the enterprise within the political boundary of India. So it will come within the domestic territory of India. That's why it is included in the domestic product of India. Then point number 6. Payment of salaries to its staff by embassy located in New Delhi. Embassy means government office. It is a government office of India? No, it is a government office of any of the foreign country. So this will go in the account of that country only. This will not come in the domestic territory of India. Hence, it will be not included in the domestic income of India. I am repeating it because embassy is the government office of rest of world. So because embassy in India does not fall within our domestic territory because it is a government office of rest of world, that's why it is not included in the domestic territory of India. Hence, it will be not a part of domestic income of India. Profit earned by an Indian bank from its branches abroad. Indian bank means enterprise. Profit earned economic activities from where? Outside the country. So that will go in the domestic territory of rest of world. So this is not within the domestic territory of India, hence it will be not included in domestic income of India. Last point in this regard, rent paid by a branch of an American bank in India. American bank is an enterprise, rent paid is economic activity. Where the economic activity conducted by the enterprise within the political boundary of India. So this will come within the domestic territory of India, hence it will be included in the domestic product of India. So domestic territory of a country is very important. What comes in the domestic territory of a country, same comes in the domestic income of India. So therefore, if you have to calculate that whether it will be included in domestic income of India or not, first you will check it where it falls. If the economic activity falls within the domestic territory of India, it will be included or it will be a part of domestic product of India.